Hi guys, how you all been? I'm back. I've been very good myself. I really hope you all are okay, especially in this current crisis that we're in. But I'm just so glad to finally be back at reacting very soon. So One Piece reactions will resume from the 29th of June onwards, just so that I can get a head start in like getting the schedule going. I'm really looking forward to like reacting to One Piece. It's been so long. It's been like 6 months, and I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you for patiently waiting for me to finally come back. I did say I was going to come back. I hope you guys didn't think that I wouldn't, because I love reacting. It's just the whole schedule with like my university course. It was so intense, the teacher training, and but yeah, I was supposed to go on a summer school placement, but because of the whole lockdown thing, that couldn't happen. So I'm like 9 to 10 weeks short of getting the full teacher training experience, so I'm gonna have to do that school placement experience some other time, probably next year, but I'll let you guys know in advance about that. Anyway, back to reactions. There are a few things that I need to talk about, but before I do that, before I get onto the not so great news, I will like to give a huge thank you and shout out to Clementine Creative. Clementine Creative is an amazing artist. He created the picture, not the intro, but the picture. Oh, by the way, I have a new intro that you just saw at the very beginning of this video. I created the intro, but the actual picture, the art, was from Clementine Creative, and you're probably wondering, like, what is with all these cars, these beautiful drawings of Nico Robin as the High Priestess, and or Naruto as the sun. So I play with tarot cards, and technically that piece of artwork was supposed to be for my tarot reading kind of videos that I was doing for my patrons like last year. But I decided that I'm not really going to be doing that, so I'm just going to make it into my new intro. I don't really like long intros, so it's not that great, the intro that I made, but it's alright. Anyway, I also wanted to give a huge thank you to Berry. Berry put the links to their social media pages. So Clementine Creative, he has a YouTube channel. There we go. Okay, so he has a YouTube channel where he is now making like art tutorials. And he just recently made a picture of a vegetable girl. So this is the vegetable girl that he just drew quite recently, and he made an art tutorial drawing this girl, I believe. Yeah. So please do check out Clementine Creative, especially if you're artsy, and if you want him to do some commissions for you. I think that's what he's doing at the moment, so I think he's open to that. Clementine, thank you so much for the awesome artwork that you made. I really do appreciate it. You're just awesome, man. And keep up with the good work, and good luck with all the art. As in like getting a huge following. I really hope you get that, and you definitely will. So yeah, do check him out. And also Berry is doing commissions. Commissions are open, and she does like a chibi style kind of artwork style. So the chibi that you see here with the logos for Avatar, Naruto, and One Piece, as well as me, she made me into a cute chibi. It's quite a funny kind of art style, but I like it. It's really cool. So yeah, thank you to both of those wonderful people, and thank you so much to Hotel Dust 215 for asking Barry to make me a profile picture, because I wanted a new profile picture and a new banner, and she made me a profile picture, so thank you guys. Okay, so I have some things that I need to talk about. Firstly, the style of reacting that I'm now going to be doing. So that's the biggest change that is going to happen for this channel, I'm afraid. So for those that don't know, I'm sure everyone knows, but previously when I used to react, I did redirects of pretty much full length reactions to anime. I just thought it was a way to help me to get videos out and avoid copyright, but it was never my intention to harm these anime companies with like how much hard work they are putting into making and creating these episodes. So during my break, I was watching some videos from Rachel Messer. She made like a 2-part video talking about anime copyright and the whole Suzy Liu drama that was going on a few months ago. So for a bit of context, in case you don't know, Suzy Liu is one of the biggest anime and gameplay reactors out there, and she was criticized by a couple of people for making full unedited anime reactions, and the way she responded to that criticism was basically allegedly flagging those commentary channels videos down. She didn't respond very well to the criticism that she faced. By the way, I was a fan of Suzy Liu. Just to like clarify, this is not supposed to be like some sort of like hate towards her. I'm not advocating any hate towards her. I'm just letting you know some context about what's been happening within the break that I was in. So yeah, she was criticized for it, and so like a lot of people spoke up about the whole copyright issue when it comes to anime reactions, because we're not supposed to make full length anime reactions. And Rachel Messer made these 2 amazing, very informative videos that I highly suggest you watch and also subscribe to her. She made these very informative videos talking about her experience as an anime voice actress, because she is a voice actress for a few animes, for a couple of animes, for the dub, that is, and she just talking about her job, as well as also the fact that anime companies do not like it when reactors include the whole entire anime episode in their reactions. So when I was watching her videos, I felt really bad about the way that I was doing my reactions. It was never my intention to be extremely shady about it, especially considering how much hard work these anime companies are putting into these videos, the episodes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to change the way that I do reactions. So I've watched a video to understand what is considered fair use and what is not considered fair use, and she gave a couple of really good examples. She even gave examples of actual reaction channels here, and saying what is not fair use and what is. And so what is fair use, from my understanding, is including a lot of commentary and only including very short clips of the anime episodes. As a rule of thumb, what I'm seeing the most is that people are doing cut reactions. And what I mean by cut reactions is that the reactor, they still react to the full episodes, but when it comes to the editing, they cut out whatever is not important and only include 10 minutes of that reaction. So 10-minute reactions to every single episode, or under 10 minutes. 10 minutes seems to be like the rule of thumb here, correct me if I'm wrong. So I've been doing a little bit of research on what other anime reactors are doing. That seems to be the most popular thing that's done, cut reactions. The other option, and this is the safest option to get away from copyright, is to do timer reactions. But I also understand that this is a very controversial type of reacting, as there is no episode shown in the actual timer reaction. So I've been like pondering, like, what should I do? Should I do timer reactions or cut reactions? Cut reactions would be much more convenient for you guys, because not everyone wants to get the episodes, get their own copy of the episodes, and then sync those up with the actual reaction. And I don't want you guys to be really annoyed with me about that, and be annoyed about that, and also it would be a hassle. Like, I myself don't like it when there are timer reactions, unless it's a movie. If it's a movie, it's more understandable, but if it's like a regular basis where you're doing episode reactions, then I can see that being quite annoying. But it is actually the safest and the best option to get away from copyright issues. It is complete fair use, but also cut reactions are fair use as well, as long as there's a lot of commentary, a lot of review on it. Like, after the episode you do a review. Like, I did that anyway, but it was in the redirect that I did that, and just including like doing so many cuts. So it's a lot of work for me, but I would prefer doing cut reactions over timer reactions, because that is the most convenient for you guys, and in a way convenient for me, because sometimes there are like interruptions when I'm recording, and that would just fuck up the whole timer thing. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to include a link in the description to a poll. So I'm going to put a vote on this for you guys, because I just feel it's the fairest thing to do, because I'm going from doing reaction style where I was including the majority of the episode, most of the episode, in my reactions. Not all of it, because I would cut out the recap and the opening and ending songs, if there is an ending song, to now doing 10-minute anime reactions or timer reactions. So you can either vote for me to do timer reactions or to do cut reactions. So yeah, that's what's happening. It is quite sad that I have to make this change, but obviously I want to comply with the copyright law. I want to make sure my content is fair use, and even cut reactions. I was talking to Anarchy Jordan. I really hope I didn't just butcher your name. I'm sorry, Anarchy. I think that's how you pronounce it, but correct me. So Anarchy Jordan, she's a very good friend of mine. She's also a One Piece reactor, and she is doing timer reactions. She used to do redirects, but now she's doing timer reactions where she's including literally a time code. And yeah, there's no episode shown, but it's the safest option. What she's doing is remarkable. What she's doing is absolutely fair use, and I applaud her for that, because most people, they do cut reactions, which seems to gain a lot more views. And I was speaking to her yesterday on WhatsApp about the whole issue about timer reactions and whether her subscribers actually like her doing timer reactions. I wanted to ask her about that, and she said that she lost a lot of subscribers because of doing timer reactions, and it's quite hard making these decisions, and all the more power to her. Like, she stuck to her guns even though she knew that it would lose her a lot of subscribers. So all the more power to Anarchy for making such a brave and bold choice in the matter, but she's being totally safe and totally fair use with this, so that's good what she's doing. The other method, if I go to Super Mecha Freezers, Super Mecha Freezers, Super Mecha Freezers, YouTube channel, sorry. So I'm just going to an old video and I'm noticing that she's doing cut reactions, and she's not including any of the sound from the episode, and that's something that I don't know what to do about. Like, should I include at least a tiny bit of sound from the episode or not? Because personally I want to mute all of it, but at the same time I'm like, it kind of helps a little bit, even though it is sub, so you'd just read the subtitles, so there's no point in including the audio of the episode. Yeah, I don't know what to do, because in the Demon Slayer, so when it comes to my Demon Slayer reactions, which I've been posting on Patreon, I've been making cut reactions for my Demon Slayer reactions on Patreon, and for those it's like 10 minutes of each reaction. Obviously I'd record myself reacting to the whole episode, but through editing those reactions need to be 10 minutes, and it was so hard because when it comes to animes that are not One Piece, the new content is around 21 minutes, excluding the opening, the ending song, and the tiny recap. When it comes to One Piece, it is going to be a little bit easier to cut it down to 10 minutes, because with One Piece episodes, the recaps are really long. You guys know that. Opening and the recap, that's already 5 minutes or 6 minutes gone of a One Piece episode. So that makes my job a little bit easier if I do cut reactions. So that's like around 18 or 19 minutes of new content for One Piece episode, but for every other anime it's like 21 or 22 minutes of new content. So, but I'm totally for that. I've got no problem doing cut reactions, even though it takes so many hours to cut it down and find like which pieces to include and which pieces not to include. But it is going to be the most convenient way for you guys, as I know a lot of people don't like it when they sync up a copy with the reaction. So yeah, do subscribe to Clementine Creative and follow Berry, especially if you want a piece of artwork or are interested. Also, do subscribe to Anna K. Jordan, please, if you are okay with timer reactions as she's doing. Let's have a look. What has she been doing? She has been doing practically timer reactions for everything, it seems. I think she does redirects for the patrons, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, that's what she's been doing. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I have to say. Also, I just wanted to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my patrons, to those that have become members or were members within the past 6 months. So I don't mean like all patrons, but the ones that have been on my Patreon, becoming a member of my Patreon within the past 6 months. A huge thank you to all of you for the support. That means so much to me. So with my Patreon, I've changed it a little bit, the whole membership style. So I've based it on a whole ranking system from bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and being VIP patrons. And my VIP patrons, as they've been like supporting me ever since the beginning, that when I started my Patreon page. Thank you so much to Adam Viapando and Evan Fisher. Also, a huge thank you to Dimitri, Colum Lennon, and Michael Kelly, Buster Sword 88, K Drago, Oni-chan, Bashir, Abdul Rahman Adele, Tao Cheng, and Megafox seeker. Sorry. I also want to say a huge shout out and thank you to the former patrons, especially to Hotel Dust 215. You've been absolutely amazing. Thank you for getting in contact with the artist for the profile picture, and just been a huge help with the support. And also a huge thank you to Dark Eases, Elma, Fantasub, Solterino, Sabani, Thomas G, Yours Mayor, Weeaboobs, Zeldris, Matthew Monget, Rowan, Bicker, Vayan, Tyler, Umair Amir, and Hussein. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you're all doing really well. Okay, so I'm going to be talking now about what's going on with my Patreon. So at the moment I'm doing Demon Slayer reactions, and these are going to be cut reactions now, so early access. So what I plan to do is I want to finish the Demon Slayer reactions, all 26 episodes of Demon Slayer, on Patreon before I start posting them on YouTube. So just to make it easier, so that's episodes 10, 11 and 12. Also, because I already uploaded them, I'm going to make these anime trial reactions exclusive for copyright issue, to abide by copyright law and not to confuse anyone of why the hell I'm including like full-length anime reactions. But because I already posted them, those full-length anime trial reactions to Blade of the Immortal, My Hero Academia, Black Clover, Code Geass and Yojo Senki, those reactions are available, as well as I gave a whole list as well on all the trial reactions that I've done, but that's already posted on YouTube and I can't do anything about that. So yeah. So what I've decided to do is for my Gold, Platinum and VIP Patreon members, the high tiers only, you can send me episode requests, so I can do like a trial reaction to 3 episodes of any anime of your choice. I've already got Vinland Saga, Dr. Stone and Assassination Classroom as requests, so I will do that in my own time whenever I can, so for Assassination Classroom that will be next month. I will record it this month, but next month will probably when I upload it, I'm not sure. And then yeah, so just letting you know about that. So yeah, I'm uploading Demon Slayer. And for all tiers, you get access to the exclusive full-length anime trial reactions list, so all 5 of these. So yeah, okay. Alright, I think I've explained everything. Yeah, it's going to be quite different from now on, but it is what it is. I do need to make sure that things are fair use from now on. So with that being said, do vote about whether I should do timer reactions or cut reactions, and do like my Facebook page as well. Here it is, Sheriana Reacts. And stay tuned for more. So One Piece reactions will resume from the 29th of June onwards, just to give me time to film and then upload and be a little bit ahead with the schedule, so that schedule flows a bit. And stay tuned for more.